British actor Terence Stamp, remembered for his commanding portrayal of General Zod in the Superman films, has died at the age of 87. Stamp, who leaves behind an enduring mark on cinema, was not only known for his powerful screen presence but also for his unconventional life path that blended Hollywood stardom, European artistry, and Eastern spiritual discovery. His family confirmed the news in a statement, saying, "He leaves behind an extraordinary body of work, both as an actor and as a writer, that will continue to inspire generations. At this difficult time, we ask for privacy." The actor died early this morning, although the specific cause has not yet been disclosed. Born in the East End of London in 1938, Stamp grew up amid the hardships of World War II. The son of a tugboat stoker, he endured bombings in his youth before leaving school to take up work. Initially, he held a job in advertising, rising quickly from messenger boy to more senior responsibilities. Yet even as he advanced in that world, Stamp harbored a secret desire to act, a dream he did not dare voice to his working-class family for fear of ridicule. Everything changed when he secured a scholarship to drama school, setting him on the path that would define his life. Sharing a flat with another young Londoner, future screen legend Michael Caine, he soon caught the attention of major filmmakers. His first big role came when director Peter Ustinov cast him in the 1962 adaptation of Billy Budd, a powerful story of brutality and morality in the British Navy. Stamp's haunting performance earned him an Academy Award nomination, giving him both recognition and the confidence that he could stand among the great actors of his generation. By the mid-1960s, Stamp had become one of the most recognizable faces in British cinema. Known for his striking good looks, impeccable fashion sense, and charisma, he became a symbol of the swinging London era. His relationship with actress Julie Christie, his co-star in Far From the Madding Crowd, 1967, made them one of Britain's most glamorous couples. He was also romantically linked with model Jean Shrimpton, whom he later described as the love of his life. Photographer David Bailey saw in Stamp a muse, capturing his image in ways that cemented his reputation as one of the defining style icons of the 1960s. Yet his career trajectory did not always follow a straight line to success. He narrowly missed out on succeeding Sean Connery as James Bond, a role that could have defined him differently, and instead found himself drawn to European cinema. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, Stamp took his talents abroad, appearing in Italian productions and collaborating with some of the greatest filmmakers of the era. Among his most notable projects was Pier Paolo Pasolini's Theorem, 1968, a provocative story exploring sexuality, spirituality, and social class. He later starred in A Season in Hell, 1971, and even had the honor of working with legendary director Federico Fellini. Stamp often reflected on how transformative these experiences were. "I view my life really as before and after Fellini," he once said, noting that being cast by the Italian master was the greatest compliment an actor like him could receive. As his film opportunities slowed in the 1970s, Stamp's life took a dramatic turn. Drawn to Eastern philosophy, he traveled to India where he immersed himself in meditation, yoga, and spiritual teachings. He met the philosopher Jiddu Krishnamurti in 1968, who introduced him to new ways of seeing the mind and consciousness. This encounter deepened his search for inner peace and led him to an ashram in Pune, where he donned orange robes, grew his hair long, and even studied tantric practices. At one point, there were rumors that he was preparing to teach tantric groups at the ashram. Stamp himself recalled, "There was a lot of action going on." His spiritual journey seemed to pull him far from the world of acting, until an unexpected opportunity came calling. In 1977, while living in India, Stamp received a telegram from his London agent. He was being considered for a role in Superman. Without hesitation, he boarded a night flight back to London. The role was none other than General Zod, the ruthless Kryptonian leader who would become one of the most memorable villains in film history. His portrayal in Superman, 1978, and Superman 2, 1980, opposite Christopher Reeve, reinvigorated his career and introduced him to a new generation of fans. Stamp relished the attention. He once joked that when people recognized him on the street, he would respond with his famous command, "Kneel before Zod, you bastards." Audiences loved it, and the line became iconic. After his resurgence, Stamp went on to deliver a string of memorable performances. He starred in The Limey, 1999, where his role as a vengeful ex-con brought him renewed critical acclaim. He showed his versatility in the flamboyant The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, 1994, where he played a transgender woman with dignity and heart. His later projects included appearances in Valkyrie, 2008, alongside Tom Cruise, The Adjustment Bureau, 2011, with Matt Damon, and roles in several Tim Burton films. Stamp's personal life was as colorful as his career. Though admired by many women, he did not marry until 2002, at the age of 64, when he wed pharmacist Elizabeth O'Rourke, who was 35 years younger. The marriage ended in divorce 6 years later. He counted Princess Diana among his friends, often sharing tea or conversation with her. Their connection, he said, was informal but always meaningful. Looking back on his life, Stamp reflected on the struggles of his childhood, saying, "The great blessing of my life is that I had the really hard bit at the beginning because we were really poor." His belief in himself carried him through the ups and downs of fame. Speaking to Stage 32 about what kept directors interested in him, he explained, "I believed in myself. When I didn't get cast, I told myself it was a lack of discernment in them. Some might call it conceit. I call it cherishing that divine spark within." Terence Stamp's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and fearless authenticity. From a working-class boy in East London to an Academy Award-nominated actor, from Fellini's Rome to an ashram in Pune, from cult roles to blockbuster villainy, his life embodied the richness and unpredictability of a true artist's journey. As audiences remember his commanding screen presence, whether as the elegant rebel of the 1960s, the philosophical seeker in India, or the unforgettable General Zod, they will also recall a man who lived passionately, believed fiercely in his craft, and left behind a cinematic legacy that will continue to resonate for decades to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.